What's up, guys? HOTSHOTFRONTIER back at it again with another video. And in this video, guys, we're gonna be talking about cards that you should buy before it's too late. And of course, this is the banlist edition because the banlist is coming out pretty soon, later this month, as you guys know. And we're starting off with Cash Tier Fenrir. This is a card that I put on my prediction list of passing the list again. Now, if you guys have not seen that video, definitely go ahead and check it out. But again, that's my personal opinion on that. And if I am correct, the ulti is a good card to pick up because it's around 25 to 26 bucks. I'm personally going to make sure I get my 2 copies to max out my set. But if you just want access to this card because it's such a broken card, just get the ultra rare or honestly the prismatic secret rare because it's about $1 or 2 more. So it's a pretty good rarity, and honestly, I think you should have access to this card just in case. But let me know down below what you guys think, of course. Now, going on to the next one, we have Heavy Metaphos Electromite. Now, personally, I believe this card can go back to 1, right? It's been so long, and pendulums are not doing anything in the current meta. I think Konami personally hates pendulums, which is a whole thing. But anyway, I feel like that you could at least get 1 or 2 copies of this, and 1 to hopefully hold if you're going to be playing the deck, and 2 to kind of just flip if you want to flip that. If not, it will honestly be such a great card just to have access to if you are playing a pendulum strategy. Moving on, we do have Cash Tier or Rise Heart, and this is a very touchy subject. I personally would say no, that it's not coming off the ban list unless they hit a few cash cards like Birth and maybe Fenrir if they do, right? But personally though, this card is kind of broken, and if you do think that this card is coming back, this will be the time to pick it up. Now, again, it may not come back, but at least you'll have access to it if it ever does come back. So something to keep in mind too, and of course you guys will let me know in the comment section if this is a good choice. Okay guys, so next up we have Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. And the reason I put this here is because this card has been on the list for so long, and in our current format at Yu-Gi-Oh, this coming off is not going to break the meta, it's just going to be an additional interruption. So I feel like this card can come back, and getting it for 15-16 bucks is a good price because usually near banlist season, this card's around 20-25 bucks. So for some reason, this card is very, very low for a 1 printing card. So definitely consider picking that up before it is too late. Now, we do have Ancient Fairy Dragon. Now, of course, this card is not on the ban list in terms of, being it's not on the forbidden list. We've had access to this for a while, but the reason I do, of course, put this here is because, we're in a kind of like funny form of Yu-Gi-Oh now where, at one point this card was being used a lot to just, search field spells, and the fact to kind of pop a field spell and gain 1,000 is pretty good. But I just wanted to kind of remind you guys of how great a card this card is for you to, make sure you have at least access to 1 copy because we might be getting to a format where people will be playing this card more. So you want to make sure you have access to it before the ban list hits. Moving on though, we do have Lightning Storm. So this is if Lightning Storm goes back to 3, but regardless, you really should have access to this just in case. Just have 3 copies, get 3 supers from the 25th anniversary Rarity Collection 1 set, and just have access to it because, a lot of these staples, doesn't matter how many copies they have, all go up in price. Infinite Impermanence is a set example, okay? It has about the same amount of copies, right? And they're all about $5-6 bucks right now. So that's something you do have to keep in mind if you are looking to get all of your staples before the next format. Going on to our next one, we do have Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Now, this might be I don't know, but, right, I'm not telling you to get the max rarity copy of the secret rare. Just grab 3 copies of the low rarity. Just grab 3 rares, just so you have access to it. Now, if it does get hit, then it's quite unfortunate, but hey, you spent under $1, and that's still pretty good in terms of just having access to this staple in Yu-Gi-Oh. And then next up, of course, we do have Zodiac Dryden, but more Zoo in general, because again, if you believe that this is coming off the ban list for the next format, go ahead and buy them now. I mean, they are insanely cheap. Buy a core, and you should be good just in case it does come back. If not, hey, you have a core, right? But hey, a lot of people are saying that this is coming back, so I'll go ahead and put your money where your mouth is and buy the cards now before the ban list. Next up, we do have Roll Bolt. This was also on my prediction list, and personally, Hauka's been gone for so long, this card can come back off the list. I don't know how broken it will be, but just having access to it is just very important, and just getting a common from the Cyber Link structure deck is not bad, under $1, just so you have access to this card. Now, next up, we do have Miscellaneous Saurus. Now, come on, put your boy back to 3. okay, what are dinos doing? Not much. And I know Dinomorphia also uses this, but again, they're also not doing much right now. So you really want to see if, grab 3 copies of this, because the high rarity for this is just maximum gold, premium gold rare, right? Nothing too crazy. So just grab 3 copies so you have access to this, because at one point, all the copies were pretty expensive. So keep that in mind as you kind of just go through your ban list cards and see which ones are coming off the list. But guys, that's all I have for you for today's video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a huge like, comment down below your thoughts. Did we miss anything? Let me know down below. And of course, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on so you're updated the moment I upload new videos. Alright guys, that's it for me. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.